Hello! Welcome to another episode of the Great GOTY Hunt. My name is Surreal Vasquez. I'm here with
Jeff Marchiafava.
and
Kyle Hilliard.
and
Ben Hansen is over there. He'll be over here soon.
he can answer for himself eventually.
I guess.
We're
Okay.
here and we're going to play Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, the new game from Software that came out in March.
Has it really been that long?
Yes.
You're not making that up?
It's still 2019, Kyle. Wake
Oh,
up.
boy.
Oh, you got
Oh.
video. And Kyle, you promised a no-hit flawless playthrough.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, I'm speedrunning.
You're swimming, actually.
Is that
Speed
why your
swimming.
health is so low, so that one hit actually would
Yeah,
kill you?
so
and then-
otherwise it's not going to be clear.
Right. Yeah, okay,
It
that's
doesn't have anything to do with just jumping into a random save here.
Let us know how the sound levels are.
Oh, I know that.
All that kind of
refrain.
stuff.
Hi, everybody.
Ashina
Reservoir. This is
Oh.
the first area of the game for those wondering.
So I made
Hardball.
it pretty far. I think
Yeah,
we're
you-
all in agreement on
You
that.
still have both your arms and no sword, so far so good.
Wait. No, I definitely made it past this.
Okay, well.
You might have gotten past it, but I don't think you don't checkpoint for a little while.
Okay, yeah,
Early
because I
on.
was surprised.
That's
when
probably what it was, right?
Okay, all right. Yeah, I was surprised when you loaded up. You're like, yeah, I played a little bit. I was like, it does not look like you played a little bit.
Well, according to the Steam clock, I played for exactly 25 minutes, which sounds about right for a From Software game. With me! I know you guys are fans, but I've never gotten the hang of this, except for Bloodborne a little bit.
a little bit. Did you beat Bloodborne?
Little Bloodborne.
Just a
baby
little bit.
Bloodborne.
Just a little
Bloodborne
bit.
baby.
No, I probably put, I'll say, 6 hours into Bloodborne.
Okay.
That's the farthest I've gone.
But didn't save the entire time, and then you
Correct.
just quit afterwards.
Right.
So this right here is why this is the best From Software game, because there's a jump button.
Oh,
As we
that's all
all
it
know.
takes?
That's all it took for me.
Mr. Zelda himself demands a jump button?
Yeah, that's right. That's
Okay.
why I love Breath of the Wild so much. They finally got around to adding a jump button.
Yeah. Or 2D
That was
Link's
your
Awakening.
original headline for the review, right? You can jump now.
You know, you joke, but I did write like a feature right when Sekiro came out for GI. That was along the lines of like, I like this game because you can jump. There's more to it than that, but
Yeah.
it really does affect sort of movement and exploration, the way you approach combat. in a
And
big
combat
way.
too, yeah.
Yeah, so. We want to watch all this stuff, right?
I need to see this little baby boy.
よく来てくれた。
I hope
playing
he
in-
has a long and prosperous life.
You're playing in Japanese like a pro.
狼よ。
Well,
I think it defaults to that.
not to
I think
spoil
you're right,
anything,
yeah.
but that's kind of the problem.
お迎えに参上いたしました。
His,
我が
What?
you'll understand when you're older.
Jeff, have you played this game?
I haven't.
Mm,
It's on the list. Ben,
Are you really going to play it, though?
Right
I
up-
mean, we are getting down to
I
it,
want
man.
to. Yeah, I know.
He's going to
I'm-
spend the next 50 hours
表を上げよ。
right after this playing through this game.
You're going through Resident Evil 2 right now, right?
I am after the last stream. Well, not the last stream. I think 2 streams ago.
yeah.
I knew I had to check it out.
He's
And
got 2 hands, so he can play 2
I'm
games.
loving it. I've actually, Hanson, you'll enjoy this.
Yeah.
I've been saving video every time something has made me jump in the game. So I want to do a compilation of
Oh, that's
every
fun.
jump scare that's
But then
got
how do
me.
we do it? Do we reenact you actually jumping as well?
No, I'll just say this is what made me jump.
This part here made me jump. Yeah, judging from this stream for the Great GOTY Hunt for RE2, it seemed like everything under the sun was making you jump. So
Pretty much.
yeah.
So you're just going to come back with like 40 hours of gameplay.
We
Just
can record
everything.
one instance of you jumping, and then we just add it like a little stream thing, like
Oh,
when
yeah.
someone subscribes to someone's stream and they play like a little
Like a
GIF,
little GIF.
and just do that throughout the
Jumping
entire video.
Secret passage.
I got it. I got it, kid. I'm an adult. I got it.
I did almost walk past him without getting the gourd, which would have been bad news
Yeah.
bears.
無理はするどうか。
I'm fine. All right, fine. I'll heal my wounds.
Jeff, could you understand what he's saying with your Japanese knowledge?
No.
Okay, great. Well,
Use
we're
your
gonna be
Japanese
quizzing
knowledge
you.
to
We're gonna
understand
have
what
you
he's saying.
close your eyes, and then we're gonna see if the subtitles match your great translation on the fly.
Drink up. Now I can open this door. I'm all healed. All right.
Did that only heal like a small amount of your health, though?
Yeah. This is a From game, dude. I'll tell
You
you.
eventually upgrade that.
And Cal,
But you
your
can
from
hug
history is you like this game a lot,
Mhm.
and you've played some From games.
I beat Dark Souls 2 and 3, and I played about half of Bloodborne and half of Dark Souls 1 when it came out on Switch.
Any Demon Souls?
A little bit of Demon Souls, not much. My wife was actually the bigger Demon Souls fan, surprisingly. She was into it before it was cool. Get out of here! Hey, no hits so far.
Nice job.
We're good, right?
Yep.
Weirdly, playing Star Wars has like acclimated me to like
Stealth
it-
that guy. Stealth that guy. Stealth that guy.
Ah! your face. Like made me be able to jump back into this pretty easily.
Kyle, were you aware of
Surprised me.
deflection?
Deflection?
Yeah. The game was trying to tell you something.
That thing I just did?
Yeah.
There should be like a, oh, he knows what he's doing, if kind of deal. I say that now, but I'm going to die right here. There's like 3 guys.
You did all the stuff the game wants you to do early on, and there was just a pop-up that said, oh, okay. And then he just went away.
I see how it is. Oh, I didn't do that right.
Or he just said, welcome back.
All right.
Is there a diplomacy option?
No.
You let your blade do the talking.
Dang it.
Kyle!
I failed my mission.
Start it over. Start the stream over. Kyle got hit.
All right.
I did get hit. I was
from the top.
Everyone
genuinely-
redonate your Patreon. We're going to start this whole thing over.
We're swapping out Jeffem.
Yeah.
I actually was hoping I could get at least through this first batch of dudes without taking a hit.
Do you consider yourself good at this game, Kyle?
No, not at all.
But you beat it.
I beat it, so I'm proud of that. But like, I don't think I'm good at it.
I hear that the final boss is a real SOB.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a lot of me circling and running away from him and getting in like a hit every now and then until I just whittled him down. It took me like 2 hours to beat him.
Yeah.
And it was like a really lame way to do it, but dang it, you know, that's how I had to do it.
I had... Oh, go ahead.
No.
I had
Go
an
ahead,
incredible
sir.
time with him because like the way I beat him was just like one of those things where it was a coming together of oh, here's everything this game is trying to tell me to do, and I felt like I had like mastered what the game was always pushing me to do, which is to be aggressive, and it actually like saved my life several times to attack versus like roll away from them and dodge.
Okay. So without spoiling anything, the final boss is kind of like not a big twist, but just kind of a really tight, challenging version of the basic mechanics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Hanson, I assume you're bringing that up because Grant told you his story about it?
Oh, yeah. Frank Grant, who we streamed Camel Up with on Friday.
Yep. Yeah, and he said that he played through it and got to the final boss, and it was really hard, and it was kind of one of those moments where he fell off of it. And so when he came back to it, he replayed the entire game all the way back up to the final boss.
To get back in the groove. But he explained, from stuff that's not too bad.
Yeah, but I mean, that's...
He's still a lunatic.
still hardcore.
That's
Second,
crazy.
and third playthroughs definitely go by a lot faster.
I mean, like quarter of the time, in your experience?
not quarter of the
Like
time,
half,
but
maybe.
at least half, something like that. Yeah.
But I mean, I will definitely be in our discussions, you know, Game of the Year discussions. This will be on my list. This is one I'd like to see on, you know,
Yeah.
our 210s for sure.
Okay.
Which is fine because I'm not a big From guy, but this one really clicked with me, and I was like surprised how much I got into it. I really ended up.
You just like the setting?
I think I just liked the movement and the combat. Like, I liked the counter system. I liked that you could, if you figured out a good path through the areas, you could stealth your way through without having to get into these big drawn-out fights with everybody.
Yeah.
Because in Dark Souls, like, you kind of do have to get in drawn-out fights with everybody, and you know that's what's cool about it is all the fights are really intense. But this, like, you can backstab like 4 people on your sprint to the boss. So
Yeah, you could backstab bosses even if you figure it out how to do it.
Really? Do you
Yeah.
go over to their back, stab them?
Well, I
think
mean,
I
obviously, a
ever
lot of them.
Crack the
There are
code.
there are bosses in that game that you have to figure out how to backstab them.
But and then it has the ape fight, which is really awesome.
Everyone's talking about the ape fight.
You got to talk about the ape
I guess
fight.
we should.
They're
年
going
上の墓前以来か
ape fight on.
If you're not going to play Sekiro, there's some good, like,
健一
I think Donkey's actually Sekiro video is a good example of why that ape fight is so cool. Like, why it is so surprising and interesting. So if you're not going to play the game, but you want to just understand why that ape fight was so cool, go check out Donkey's Sekiro video.
Donkey Kong himself. Did you watch his video on Pokemon Sword and Shield?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
It's like, again, I like Donkey, and it's just like, it's so nice to see a video that actually encapsulates what it's like to play Sword and Shield, because it's very funny, because the entire framing is like, oh man, this big bad boss, what am I going to do? Oh, one hit, they're dead. And it's just like showing every, oh, one hit, they're dead moment throughout the entire game, which is basically all of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Hello, Min-Max Crew says, Justin Swart. Do you have a message you want to convey to Justin Swart, Jeffem? He says he knows you. No, that's not true. But...
Hello, Justin. I'm sorry Hanson made it so uncomfortable and weird.
Oh, no!
well, you really still got it, Kyle.
Cyril, do you know if there's a
you
way...
just lost your hand.
Oh.
I thought this was a no-hit run.
You gotta break an omelet to make a few eggs. Can you beat that fight?
I don't know. I haven't tried, but I think it's sort of like that Star Wars fight where at some point the boss is just like, I'm going to do the thing that kills
What if they made it so
Okay.
you could beat it and then you didn't get your funny hand the entire game, and you just had to play like a normal dude?
I think that's how he describes it. As my funny hand.
Oh, my funny hand.
So goofy.
I'm trying
You
to
can
think.
beat him.
You can't.
Michael
That's
Ogden
cool.
on YouTube says.
So what happens though? Does it just you still get the cutscene with your hand?
Then you cut your own hand
Pagan
off.
Min comes in and says, "You can just fly away in my helicopter now."
exactly. And then you get your hand stuck in the helicopter.
That's right.
There's
No,
a
I get my funny hand.
there's a Shenmue 3 fight that like I won that you have to defeat in order to progress, but it's treated as though you lost. Like you just
Oh,
you
weird.
finish the fight and you win. And then it's like you have another 15 hours of trying to train to defeat the guy. And it's like,
Yeah.
I did.
And that's when the score went from a 10 to a 5-9.
That's right. That's right. That was the moment.
Yeah.
Nailed it. But yeah, I was. It's funny you're joking about the funny hand, but I was like, I wonder if you could play the game without having that arm. I don't think you
I
could.
wasn't joking.
Because I don't. You need to
That
zip
would be
line.
sweet.
But like the other thing that you can unlock are like special abilities. And I'm certain there are people who have beaten Sekiro without touching any of those. Because that's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But
Those things are ultimately optional.
yeah. But it's,
They're
I
super
think you
cool.
need to be able to zip line your way around. That's the
Yeah.
other reason I like this game more than other From games, because the zip line is so fun.
Oh, our boy Manic here says if you win that fight, a shuriken takes your hand off anyway.
Interesting.
It
I'll
just
take a look
flies
that
in
up.
from off the screen. Gotcha. Yo.
I'm the shuriken of fate.
It's like someone just goes, I got him, boss. It's like that scene in that Dragon Ball movie.
Somehow it's like a sniper.
Oh yeah. The Vegeta one, or sorry, the Frieza one.
You know,
Nick-
the one with Goku in it.
Nick Olson says, have you guys already recorded your Game of the Year discussions? Has the hunt concluded? Nay. That's why this is the second to last Great GOTY Hunt for good stuff from 2019. So we're recording our Game of the Year conversations next week on Wednesday, I guess technically, for the the Min-Max Show podcast. And so this week on the Min-Max Show podcast, it's going to be categories. We have stuff like, biggest news, best characters, handsomest
moments.
cereal.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so we'll
Not
be
gonna
going
be me?
through all those. And it's like, we have a good list right now. There's a part of me that is still a little bit worried about, like, is this going to be 14 hours long? What do you think, Jeff? Should we try trimming down
I
the
think
categories
it's
a
probably
little
going
more?
to be 14 hours long.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the final 4 games? Good question. You could piece it together if you want, but we got to save some reveal for next week. So
So that's how it gets
It's
you.
embargo. Those list of games that you probably have seen at some point. Can't talk about it.
if you listen to MinFacts very closely, which
Yeah.
is
the press release very succinctly said you cannot talk about this.
That's right.
It had red bolded text. For some reason, it was in Pacific time, which doesn't apply to us at all.
yeah. We choose the Great GOTY Hunt polls for this strange batch of mopping up 2019 on MinFacts, which is our weekly live stream Q&A for $20 supporters on Patreon, patreon.com/MinMax2ends. It's really a nice chat. And then we go through and they get to listen to me hit a random number generator over and over and over again until
you get to
a
what you
number.
want.
No, just until it's like a number that's available.
I gotcha.
Which made me think, like, I bet people think I'm
Game
stacking
in the
this.
system.
Because it really was. This week it was insane because it was all serial choices. It was Wargroove, Mortal Kombat, Sekiro, and what was
Destiny.
the fourth? And Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was absurd.
Take that. Oh, sir, I didn't see you here.
Sorry, I meant to kill you earlier.
Yeah.
Manic asked if there's any joke categories. Yeah, a couple. There's one.
Yeah, I like those.
There's
There
one
better be.
jokey one that we took from the Twilight Highlight Zone.
It's the best
awards.
episode of Twilight Zone.
That's right.
Game.
But I'm so excited because it's my favorite concept.
Speaking of weird things, have you guys heard about that Twin Peaks VR game?
No.
That came out?
Oh, ouch!
Apparently, it came out this week.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Yeah, for
That's-
Oculus Quest.
A more mysterious release than the show itself.
Yeah.
like that.
I don't
Oh,
know.
these guys both have arrows, don't they?
Kyle, you gonna play that? You're a Twin Peaks guy, aren't you?
No,
Oh,
I'm not.
an Oculus Quest guy at least.
Ouch! All right, we passed the controller.
Now that's kanji for good job, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? Should I keep playing, or we want to pass?
Serial, do you want to try and play?
That'd be a weird pass. But,
To you?
well, I mean, you're skipping Fava, who's
Oh,
excited to
Fava?
play
No
this.
one wants to watch us play this. We're gonna be
because
horrific.
I have never
Oh, I guess I'm still.
Wait a
playing
second.
I haven't
live.
touched the controls at all.
Get away from me, so I
Resurrect.
can wake up.
That chat only died once. Didn't it?
Ha sir!
Scott
Bet you
Campbell
thought I was
says,
dead.
"This
Ouch.
is my first time seeing Sekiro. Let's see
really?
what this game is all about." It's about this, except dying more. Cyril, I take it you agree this is the hardest From Software game?
I honestly, I went back to Bloodborne. I was also having a hard time. I think it's just for people who are used to behaving in combat a certain way, it'll probably be the one that's the hardest to get used to. But I don't know. I feel like maybe Bloodborne might be harder, but I think it all depends on what areas you specialize in. But this is definitely up there. I think it's either this or Bloodborne for hardest. For sure. It's also the hardest to like brute force because the build variety isn't as strong. Like in Dark Souls, you could find builds that just completely broke the game wide open and made the game inconsequential in a lot of ways. But here, there's no option of like, well, if I can't beat this guy this way, I can just, spec my character to be built this other way and just completely make the fight unimportant.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the most honest of the From games.
Boy, that's so brutal. That just like shoving a knife in the guy's chin. He needed that.
That
chin.
huge knife you've got.
Why'd I call it a knife? What the hell is wrong with me? I'm sorry.
Just imagine him cutting like cucumbers with that thing.
Sneaking up behind the cucumber, pouncing on it. All right, I want to take out him.
Made my funny
jump on
hands
that guy.
smell weird.
How did I?
Why are you
That was
so
weird.
bad
You
at
have to wait
this?
until the
You did
icon
that
thing.
last time.
I know. I don't know what happened.
You have to be
there.
above, like right above them.
With these
I'm gonna
ninja
go.
skills, you should be kicked out of Japan.
You can deflect bullets too, I think.
Give me your coins.
No one saw it because it was in the tall grass, and everyone knows it's
know,
impossible
so-
to see what's happening in
Okay.
grass.
Let's go.
So
Let's take care of you, sir. You don't. Oh, you can block. I didn't think you could block. Okay. All right. What you got for me?
Do you think
Nothing. That's what you got for me.
Do you think
Oh,
he
hello.
can see the glowing stuff?
I mean, it's his stuff.
Whose stuff?
They dropped
fistful of
it.
ash. My fistful of ash, he said.
I've been looking for that.
Got a fistful of
I'm
ash.
ready for ya.
on
Got my sword up.
You
Wait
ready?
a minute. Wait a minute, Kyle. Is this true? It says they say that when Kyle plays, it's more like Sekiro. Is that true?
No, I checked.
It's good
Yeah.
fun.
I feel like I'm doing okay.
No, I think you're doing fine.
All things considered. But no, that's fair. That's a reputation I've earned.
fair.
I mean, dude, if you watch someone who's good at Sekiro play this,
Yeah.
that's it. I mean,
Well, Jeffem's up next, so.
I did technically die once, but I decided to keep playing. So
Honestly, you beat the game. You're fine. I would argue that is a very challenging thing to do.
Yeah. Cyril beat it too. He probably beat it better.
What do you think the completion stats are
Oh,
for Sekiro?
I was actually looking at those today because you can look at the trophy data.
Yeah.
And I was surprised that like getting the sword, which is like you can die before you get the sword, but it's like the first thing you do, is at like 98%. Because
So
usually
2% of players were just like,
they at least played the game. Like I feel like a lot of trophy data, like it's like even the easiest ones would be like super low.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, well, these people clearly didn't play. But I looked at like my ending, and I was at about 25%. It had like a 25% completion.
there's also
rate.
multiple endings, to be fair.
Yeah. And I think I did not the hardest, but like the second to hardest.
Okay, it says on PSN profiles here for PS4 at least, average completion was 45%.
Okay.
That's better than I
that's-
expected.
Yeah, same here.
That seems quite high.
I guess people probably, they just don't start unless they're
Yeah,
like,
it's a self-selecting group to some extent.
shuriken.
Now I have a shuriken wheel.
That's
Careful.
You can go talk to him.
Oh,
and-
I gotta go get it installed though, right?
Yeah.
I gotta take it to
Add it
someone
to
at
your
the,
rig,
the
yeah.
Genius Bar at the Apple Store. So this is the first boss, I think, right? So I'm a little worried about this. You can sneak up on him to at least take out one of his
Yeah.
things, I think. I don't quite remember how to do it though. Oh, there we go. Don't mind me.
Oh.
What was that noise?
Nothing over here, sir.
I won't react to it whatsoever.
Oh, yeah. Just keep
Crash
flipping
Bandicoot?
those. Piece of wood.
I think I can just go this way, right? Is he gonna see me if
That's
I?
close.
Oh, he saw me.
I mean, you can do that anyway now. You can just do that.
Perilous attacks. Will he give up on me at a certain point?
I think so. If he has to, he will.
Colorado. I can always come back to him, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna die if I.
Try to fight him now.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself, Kyle.
Well, I'm
We'll try to find a checkpoint first.
just trying to be realistic here. You know. Got my
Find a
ceramic
checkpoint
shards.
and then believe in yourself. Oh, there's a guy right there.
Yeah, you
Kyle.
could have still him. Or just run.
Or just run in front of-
That's a
out in
stealth.
front of
That
him.
counts.
But there was this other guy. You
Oh,
could
I
have
didn't
stealth
even
right
see
there.
him.
Oh,
I just didn't see him.
the real shadow.
Okay, Jeff, I
Yeah.
have a little
Shadow Wall.
quiz.
Okay.
This is according to PSN profiles, so
All the
PS4
above.
data.
Yep.
All right.
Completion percentages. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, 45%.
Right.
Much
Where do
higher
you
than
think
Wales.
Dark Souls 3 is at?
47%.
52%.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's got to be like
38%.
10%.
Well, you're probably bringing down this
I'm
average.
assuming.
25%.
Okay.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
That's got to be higher.
Oh man, I would hope so. But is this the twist? I'll say 50%.
47%.
Okay.
Control.
34.
56.
40.
66.
Oh wow.
Oh, way to go. The twist is there was no twist.
I
That's
saw
my favorite twist.
Taron Killam, former SNL guy.
That's what you're doing to these guards, tearing them and killing them,
That's right. He tweeted the other day, which was funny. He's like, "Can someone convince me to keep playing Star Wars?" So I told him to block more. I don't know if he took my advice though.
Huh. Remember when he was married to that attractive lady?
And still is, and has a child.
What's going on there? Was it Scarlett Johansson?
No, he's married to the woman from. She's in the Marvel movies.
Scarlett Johansson.
No, not Scarlett. The other one, the
Brie Larson.
Nick Fury's buddy, the girl.
Oh, Smoldy Holders.
Colby Smulders, yeah. Which they were married before either of them were famous.
Huh.
So he must be very
That's
funny.
how you do it.
Who's Scarlett Johansson married to?
Her job, man, just
Okay.
working.
Okay.
Oh, I thought she was married to Adam Driver.
No, you didn't
well,
hear.
yeah, it didn't go well. Oh, is she single? Ready to mingle?
I think she might be, right?
Wait a minute. Yeah, Wikipedia just says ready to mingle. So, I'll be damned.
Good for her.
But married.
Hey, I watched Marriage Story this last week. I saw
yeah?
you did it too, Kyle.
No.
Oh, what? Just your wife did?
She did.
Oh.
I was kind of scared of it. It looks like it would be upsetting.
Well, you think I was like, oh, this will be a fun
What?
movie
Really?
to watch with the girlfriend because I thought it would be like, oh, the ups and downs of a relationship. But turns out they went with just the downs, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, there we
But
go.
you know, in a bittersweet kind of way.
Well performed, right?
Wait, Colin Jost is who she's married to.
Oh, are
Yeah.
they still married? Or they were just dating?
No, I think they're married. So Colin Jost and Taron Killam also are just dating unbelievably attractive women.
From the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
What the hell's going on? Sergio, you gotta get these Marvel pictures.
Who's Colin Jost?
He's Weekend Update.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not Michael Shea.
The less funny one.
Right. The one that in no way is as attractive as Scarlett Johansson. Remember him?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I first thought when I saw him too.
See, this is the type of question I'm into. Jafami says, is this the podcast or just a GOTY hunt? This is just a GOTY hunt. We do the podcast. It's a video podcast on YouTube every Thursday. But that lets me know that you're new, so thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
but we
tuning in.
also have the podcast, obviously, in iTunes and wherever you get your sweet podcast.
Oh, I thought
from.
he was just remarking on the fact that we're not really talking about the game much.
Oh, no. No, that'll come
Did
up.
I hit that one?
yeah.
Okay, hit this
Someone
one.
says, did you already
Hit
talk
that one.
about the Nindies? No, I just saw the headline. So they announced a sequel to Golf Story called Sports Story. which is
Oh,
cool.
really?
And then
I
Is it
didn't
all
catch
different
that.
kinds of sports?
Yeah. And then Axiom Verge 2.
That's
very cool.
Seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that first game a lot.
Oh, someone says, please tell me it works. Did you guys play Death Ball at Bauhaus? No, they don't have that anymore. They have Killer Queen as a cabinet right
Which
now. and I
was
think they're just
very
borrowing.
confusing.
Is your first time playing Killer Queen?
Yeah.
Isn't it awesome, though?
Yeah, it was cool, but it was also
Confusing.
yes.
I've actually never
I
played.
should have paid more attention to the tutorial, I guess.
You were
because
pretty
it's like,
loaded.
I got a berry, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this berry,
Put
and
the
there's
berry
the
in the hole.
snail moving around.
Oh, yeah.
You give the berry to the snail, and the snail jousts the other snails.
Yeah,
right?
come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed
Triple
that I
digit
haven't
bonus.
played Killer Queen Black yet. Like, that's been on the top of my list for so long, and I have not even booted it
Yeah.
up
Since
once.
that game came out, your cheeks have just been permanently red. From
I know.
Ah, here we go. I got one down. I don't remember the sort of pattern for this guy.
Don't
Alright.
parry that because it's
Yeah.
a red attack.
Red attack?
He's got two
So
there.
I think that's a sweep. I think you can, if you, when he does that red swing, I believe you can jump on his head.
Oh,
and
really?
That'll,
Well,
and
don't
that'll
you
give
need-
you a free attack.
Okay. So when he does the
But I
downward
could be
swing?
wrong.
Dang it.
If you're not comfortable with it, don't try it. But I can try it if I try.
Yeah, if I die, you want to take the controller, sir?
Sure.
Come on, come get me.
So I don't want to mislead you. If that gets someone killed, I would rather it be me.
So, did that hit actually do damage, or are you just kind of breaking his guard?
He has that health bar up on the right, on the
so
upper
he's
left
open.
there.
So like that, yeah.
But
that
if you
did
manage
really
to break
damage.
that bar, if you manage to bring that bar all the way up, you can do the death blow instantly. But
Yeah.
you can wear them down by the way Kyle is.
It is significantly more satisfying to sort of break their guard. It's like way cooler. You get an awesome animation. So that's why I'm doing it the not cool way, because I have no confidence about being able to counter properly.
Especially
I'll
when
try
the
one
stakes
though.
are.
Yeah. What'd you say? 'Cause
That
the
guy would
stakes
just
do?
cleave you in two, basically, with 2 hits.
He's got a big knife, so I gotta be careful.
Ain't no butter.
Yeah, so
Oh, just a little bit short there. See, that's good though. Like he leaves himself pretty dang open when he does that.
So you can't approach fights like this. And there are some fights where I think it's usually preferable to. I think a lot of the non-human opponents end up being a little easier to take down this way.
Yeah. You know, another reason I tend to like this more than just the other From games, just on a personal level, is no stamina meter. You can just sprint forever.
Oh, interesting.
It's just fun.
The action components, I think, are a lot more at the forefront, which makes it feel a lot more. You can just do the thing you want to. You're not limited by the game.
Dang it! I got greedy there.
You can resurrect.
Now,
Wait for him to
back to my shift.
Ha ha!
Tis I.
Tis I, Mr. Sekiro.
No, I am the Sekiro.
And that's a
bonus.
little Shulk from Smash Brothers icon above you when you. What is the red? The red kanji or whatever.
Stop.
Oh,
Oh, that just means it's a fatal blow. Like, he can't
I
parry
can't.
that
I
blow.
can't parry. It's like the equivalent of them glowing red in Star Wars.
There you go. There you go. There
No,
you go.
on above your character.
Those are your stocks. The same thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And so, like, as you gain death kills, that you can refill that meter up and revive a little bit.
Did
Now
you
have a-
actually beat him, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
That guy did.
Yeah.
did it.
Take
That guy only
that.
dies
Okay,
once.
we don't have to.
Ha.
This is not
Be
2001.
I must crouch on him over and over again to prove my dominance.
Oh, Grant says the red is when Kyle's supposed to jump on his head. Is that true?
Okay, that's what I
guess.
I said that.
Okay.
So I think that's one of my favorite parts about Sekiro is that, like, because you only have the one weapon, I think what you
Oh,
like, the enemies are designed around that tool set. So it's like if you see the red and it's a thrust attack, you can do the step, which, by the way, like, using the step Mikri, which is a skill you learn later on, is like the most satisfying thing in a game all year for me. Of just like, here's this guy who's gonna thrust and like, nope, I'm gonna step on your spear and I'm gonna kick your ass with it. Like,
Yeah.
it's a super cool move. And then if
Feels
they do
good.
a sweep, you can do a jump on their head where you basically do a sick flip and slice them.
I don't have to be
So
stealthy. He's
graceful,
gone.
Kyle.
I killed him.
And like learning like certain like the guy you fight at the beginning, basically you fight him later on, and like he has this specific very long-winded attack animation, and when you learn to do stuff like parry that entire thing, and that basically almost like fills up his deflect meter almost all the way if you manage to parry that whole thing. It's like super satisfying to learn those specific patterns, which would be a lot harder to do if you were like trying to learn like, okay, here's what I need to do with like a long blade or, you know, dual knives or something like that if you had a different kind of tool set. So like learning to figure out like how to approach different bosses has a lot more depth to it than I think in like even Bloodborne or Dark Souls, because a lot of that is like, okay, what is the setup that I have going into this fight that will make it most effective? But when you're fighting, it's more around like, how do I do the same thing that I do with other weapons with this weapon? So like, how do I close the gap and attack him with the Kirk hammer versus like the whip attack?
Yeah.
But you're trying to execute the same game plan, but the weapon is what makes that game plan different versus this, where the boss is like forcing you to implement different game plans with the same weapon.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't kill her.
I'm not gonna kill her.
Did you think about killing her though?
You can kill her. I think you lose out on a whole area of the game if you do,
Yeah.
right?
A cool area?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. But I like being able to master sort of one weapon. You know what I mean? Like, just focus on
Yeah.
that rather than like having 1,000 choices. Well, anyway, take this bell.
Hey, emergency category for Game of the Year stuff this week on the Min Max Show podcast.
Okay.
Can you guys think of more twins from this year. Hopefully not too spoilery. Outside of
Wolfenstein.
Astral Chain. Oh, Wolfenstein, Astral Chain. Yeah.
Astral Chain, Pokemon.
Outer Wilds, technically.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're not traditional twins, but
What does that mean?
people who've played the game know what I mean.
Interesting.
There's another
Twin
one.
planets? Oh, it's like the twin things? Okay, yeah.
There's another one that I think there is one in mind that Cyril and I know that would be a spoiler, I think.
Oh, great. Now I know what it is. Thanks a lot, Kyle.
Does that really?
Yes.
What's your guess?
I'm not going to say it out loud.
We all know it now.
Yeah.
Twin swords.
I'm sorry. I've been doing really bad
Yeah,
with
you've been
spoilers
spoiling
today.
everything
He's been spoiling
constantly.
I don't know what he spoiled. I don't.
I'm so eager to talk to you
Earlier,
guys about
and
whatever.
I'm not actually going to say the spoiler, but earlier,
Don't do it.
Kyle was telling
Yeah.
a story, and he said
Not-
to spoil it, but and then
Spoiler.
he spoiled it.
Yeah, I genuinely feel bad about that. I'm sorry, guys.
You know what? Everyone
And it was
makes
the
mistakes.
end to the new Star Wars, which is
I
really
thought
upsetting.
that was really
Yes.
insane.
I was just excited that someone told me.
Turns out her name's Ray Liotta.
That's right. That is a
That's
good
her
Star Wars
last
name.
name.
Leota really nails it.
Lay Liotta.
Larry.
Hey, Lay Liotta is in Marriage Story.
Oh,
Surprise
yeah.
appearance.
Yeah, by the same people who made Golf Story.
That's right. I was
Spoilers.
at a party and I was talking about Marriage Story, and someone's like, "Is that like a scary movie thing?" I was like, "What?" They're like, "Marriage Story." Is that like one of those dumb spin-offs
Like
of scary
spoof
movies?
movies?
And there's like a smart person, and like I'm like, "Are you comparing Marriage Story to Meet the Spartans?" And she's like, "I don't know what Meet the Spartans is." I was like, "What? That's exactly what you're describing."
I mean,
I was
it's
driven mad.
that sounds like it's in the realm of that naming scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like for a
That's a
picture
fair
that's
one.
probably going to be up for Best Picture, it's just very funny that it's like, I think that's some scary movie thing, right? It's like,
What would Marriage Story be spoofing exactly? Just
don't know.
romantic
What if
comedy?
the
Marriage
Irishman
Story,
were
yeah.
called Meet the Irish? You know,
Is it too much to ask that if you're nominated for a Best Picture, you legally have to change the name of the movie to Meet the Blank? Meet the Schindlers? I don't know.
Meet the Hurt Locker.
M-E-A-T?
So Jeff
Meet
might
Shakespeare in Love. Meet Private Ryan.
Yeah. Well, that's the goal. meet the parents.
Yeah.
meet the parents. So
It's a
Jeff
guy
might,
looking for a DVD copy of Meet the Parents. It's very good. I started watching The Irishman, and then I didn't finish because
Yeah, like I say, those completion.
I was
rates.
I was told
Those
that
completion
that movie is
rates.
best watched as like a mini series.
yeah.
Who told you that? Some
It was like a
hack
thing.
online? Maybe it's just because I'm constantly Googling Irishman, but I am driven insane because every time I open Google, it's always these articles where it's like, it's okay to admit the Irishman sucks ass. It's like, what? No. I
By
like
Trey
that
Parker,
movie.
I guess.
But it is
Yeah.
okay to admit it, though.
It's not okay. If you think that, keep it to yourself.
Well, so I saw
Not in polite company.
I saw people tweeting like, "Hey, here's like 3 chunks to watch The Irishman in," which was like, "Oh, that's nice." Like,
Or you can just watch the goddamn
Yeah,
movie.
it's not
some
that
of us
long.
don't have like 3.5 hours to. I gotta play. Death
Oh, you
Stranding.
don't, Kyle.
But the thing that made me really laugh was someone did that, but how to watch The Irishman in a series of vines, and it was like this impossible to read just page of timestamps detailing The Irishman 7 seconds at a time.
Oh, that explains why Scorsese killed himself. I was wondering what caused
did they
that.
announce that during Nindies? I didn't hear
They
about
did.
that.
Yeah, that was the last Ninja reveal.
Oh, God. We have one more thing to
Moto
tell you.
comes out. By the way, Scorsese's dead. Goodbye.
The ultimate indie move, suicide. I don't believe that's true.
Keep it to yourself.
We probably should have abandoned that thread a lot earlier.
Are you weirded out because you didn't hear laughter at that last one?
Yeah. What's wrong with
Anybody
this?
laughing in this room? Hello?
It's like,
Oh, you decided to go directly to the flashback, huh?
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I wanted
you
to show-
tried
You're like
that,
Butterfly
Kyle.
Lady. I gotta
See,
kill her
he's,
first.
he well,
God,
he has no
Butterfly
time
Lady.
for anything apparently,
That's right.
as he's established.
I gotta.
This guy.
This guy.
This
Hey,
guy.
Jeff, speaking of this guys, look at this guy. He's a hand in a
that?
jar.
Oscar?
Oscar.
That looks like the hand from Aladdin when the Joker, when the genie goes, I don't like doing it.
Or the thing you have to give toilet paper to in Majora's Mask. You guys all know what I'm talking about. Now let's go kill that fish.
God, that'd be scary to be in that, because if it tipped over, you would drown.
That's true.
Good point. Good point.
Are you scared to be in there, sir?
Is it scarring in there?
We can drag you to the high ground.
All right, what do you have anything for me?
Got Divine Wrath, baby.
I guess
Ooh.
that's good, right? I'll use it against Madam Butterfly or whatever her name
We'll
is.
go for some of that right now.
Some Madam Butterfly.
That's right.
This was actually weirdly. There's a boss at the end of this area that was like weirdly gave me the most trouble. Like I ended up leaving her and then coming back to her later.
Yeah, I was stubborn-headed and beat her first, and then the guy you're supposed to go fight first was like way easier. He's like one of the, I think he's one of 2 bosses I beat on my first try, which is kind of a good moment.
Jeez, brag.
They like the second boss. I think I'm not super proud of because it feels like that boss is more of a set piece than a boss. But
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. That is a cool one though. Yeah, I did that one on my first try too. The set piece
Wow,
boss.
Everybody's so fancy.
Sir.
no dogs. You're gonna have to pay an extra fee if you want to pay rent with them.
You're gonna have to pay rent with them?
I don't know.
Pay rent with your
Sometimes
dogs?
sometimes like at certain apartment buildings, so you have to pay. Your dog has. Yeah, there's like dog rent that you have to pay.
Right.
they
That'll
accept-
be 2,000 dogs.
That's right.
That guy needs pants.
It's hot out and wet. Let's see if that guy over there notices what's happening.
Anyway. Oh.
Haha, sucker!
Oh, what?
What? Did someone say something?
Excuse me? Sir, there's no law against that. I'm not gonna
You can
come there and fight you because you're in the
'cause
water.
you jumped off the bridge.
I mean, I hope you drown, but
Just
I'm not gonna stop you.
can I not? I can't get up on this side. Oh,
I mean,
there I
yeah,
can.
you can.
Hey everybody, I just posted a link in the chat. We're so close to hitting $2,000 with that GoFundMe
Ooh.
campaign to raise money for kids stuck in the hospital over the holidays.
By the way, kids, please don't be watching this game as I brutally murder people.
Oh, no. So the goal is we're raising money. We're going to go out and buy Nintendo Switches, Nintendo Switch Lites, install some good games, get Mario
that's
Kart Deluxe on there, Super Mario Odyssey, and I'll definitely tap the Minimax community to figure out like what they think we should install in those Switches with the
Yeah.
money we're raising here, because like
Mario Karts.
Yeah, I
Lots
talk-
of Mario Karts.
totally,
the
I talked to the
Wild.
hospital and they're like, we have Wii's. I was like, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that what you told him?
I said, hey, you suck. Click. No, and so it's like, oh, how great would it be to like wheel in the cart and where there's like an iPad and stuff, and then there's also just a Nintendo Switch Lite with like Breath of the Wild installed on it?
That'd be
Forget about it.
amazing.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know that was your plan. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm learning the same time as everybody
Did
else.
you watch The Irishman? Now you're saying forget about it all the time? Is that your new thing now?
Yeah, forget about Scotland. I'm Irish.
Oh, so you watched the movie?
The final line. Jeff, what was your favorite
I guess
Spoiled
this
the
whole
last-
time I
the
was
last
the
line.
Irishman.
What was my favorite scene?
Yeah.
Every scene with De Niro or Pesci or Pacino talking
so the
to
entire,
each other.
the
Yes.
entire film?
Oh.
Yeah.
That does sound good.
It was interesting how subdued Pesci was in The Irishman. Like,
Mhm.
I think he wanted to do it, and it was like a big, tall order to convince him to come back. But he's like, I just don't want to do Tommy from Goodfellas again. And
Yeah.
so, like, it wasn't until afterwards reading that we're like, yeah, that's right. His character was just kind of like, hey, we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
I'm Irish.
He got to play like the serious guy, not like the schmuck gangster who's gonna get whacked, as
What is-
the lingo goes.
Did he just retire? I mean, he was just
He
didn't
just
feel
plays
like
a lot of
acting anymore?
golf, and yeah, I watched like a.
Watches my cousin Vinny on loop all the time.
This was my best one.
But I watched this like press panel with him and like all the other actors and Scorsese and producers and stuff. And at some point, the moderator is like, "Pesci, do you want to talk about what it was like to come back and make this movie?" And he just goes, "No." And then the crowd laughed and cheered. And then Pesci didn't say one word the rest of the panel.
It's so funny. I feel like I hear occasionally you'll hear interviews with Rick Moranis,
Yeah.
and I always like hearing from him because it is such a weird novel thing, but like it should be. Of just like he's like, yeah, I acted for a while. I'm comfortable. I don't need to work. You know?
Stop asking me to be a dog in the Ghostbusters afterlife.
Yeah, I think they asked him about when they were doing the Ghostbusters, the original reboot, and they were having cameos, and I think his response was like, I already did that. I don't need to do that again. I've already done Ghostbusters. And I was like,
Also, I don't hate men, so I can't participate in that film.
Kenson, did you watch the Netflix conversation thing
What?
that they had?
What is this? No, I saw Irishman in the theaters.
Oh, well, if you watched it on Netflix like the rest of us schlubs.
No,
Afterwards, they have a conversation with De Niro and Pacino and Pesci and Scorsese.
Does he say anything? Does Pesci say anything?
It's kind of interesting. He said, yeah, he's actually engaged in the conversation for once. So.
Look at that. Hey, you know who has donated to that GoFundMe to raise money for kids stuck in the hospital over the holidays? Caleb Peters has raised $100 or donated $100. Michael Moran donated 20. Thomas Hoster donated 20. This person named Anonymous donated 10. 120 from this anonymous donor.
Nice.
Isn't that amazing? Mexi Flores $10. Hunter Foxton $15. Adam Walker 5. Christopher Calkins 10. Oswaldo El Russo 50. Grant Bulliver donated 10, but that's only because he sucks at Camel Up and he doesn't know how to pick a camel to win. If you donate, we will give you a shout
by a
out.
chicken?
You can resurrect, dude.
Oh, that's right. I keep
Rooster Rect.
resurrecting.
Roosterect? That's good.
Yeah, they're giant
That's
roosters
too
in this
good.
game, Jeff.
Shut it down. Shut down the stream. That was too good.
Hang on, we're going to torch the
Rooster
studio.
Rect.
Rooster Rect.
You did it.
I think the one thing you need to do here is find the hand axe.
Yeah, which I forget where it is.
Yeah,
I just
I
gotta kill all
forget.
these chickens first.
Yeah.
These
It's
guys
very
are actually brutal. Like if they corner you.
They will.
Yo, well, we already saw one of them kill you, so.
Oh, that is true.
Kyle,
You were
which
there.
came first, the giant chicken or the giant egg?
Watchmen joke.
You got to watch it, man.
I was really trying hard. It's like, can I say a joke from the Watchmen without spoiling anything? They
Need
referenced
prosthetic from the fire pit area as well.
that. Yeah.
Everyone's saying.
Shortcuts.
And you're telling me shortcuts in games are fun?
They're satisfying. They make you, feel like you're doing progress without having to make the level design super elongated.
Yeah, that's why
Are you a game designer?
Jedi Fallen
No.
Order gives you one every 10 minutes. Almost needlessly so.
Hey, shut it down. We got some generous folks here.
Hey!
Andrew Arisso, who in my little humble mind, hero, donated $20 to buy some amazing toys and games for kids stuck in the hospital. We're so close to that $2,000 goal.
hit
Doomia
me with the
Black. Also, Doomia Black donated $30.
Wow.
And Doomia,
Nice.
tell people in the chat how that makes you feel, because I'm going to bet it feels pretty gosh darn good to
right.
help out this holiday season.
It's like unlocking a shortcut in Sekiro.
That's right. We have
But
some
for your
folks.
heart.
Yeah, it is the easiest shortcut of all. The
That's
number
good
one
fire pit.
prosthetic. Your heart.
Is love. I don't know.
His love, I don't know.
Thank you so much, Doomia. Not doomed anymore, and Andrew Arisso. Arisso. Is that Italian? Jeff?
Probably. I don't know.
Great. Kyle, are you still playing that Arisso Simple Story game?
Arise.
Arise.
Oh, Arise. No, I haven't played it much since I first talked to you about it.
Seems good. Should I check it out?
Yeah, it's cool.
Ooh,
I like
hang
what I
on.
played. I want to play more of it. I just have one. I choose Death Stranding when I have the choice.
Smart.
To play games.
Make
Doomia
mine
Blackheart says it
Stranding.
feels so damn good.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Prove him wrong, ladies and gentlemen, by donating more.
I bet it doesn't
then
feel good to
complaining
give money
about
to
it.
charity. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get $50.
If you donate more than his $30, you can really shame Doomia, and I really
yeah.
recommend it.
That's fine. Oh, chicken.
I'm also here. Oh God.
That was almost a what's his name? The impression that you always do, Hanson. James.
Jimmy Stewart.
Marsden.
Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm a chicken.
Oh! Sister looking good's coming to kill me. It's Spanish. Obviously, Andrew Aristo. Thank you, Andrew. Very generous. You might be Spanish, but your number one ethnicity is generous in my mind.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. This is good. I'm not a looter.
I'm a schluter. There's also
I'm a
shooting.
midnight toker.
That's right. I'm a joker.
Can I get in the... Do I need to get in this door, I thought? There's something in there for me? Serial? Slash chat?
Try knocking on the door.
Or does
Knock
he
a
need
little
something?
louder, Sugar.
Yep. I think I can kill him.
He's telling you about the treasure in the pagoda.
What if I hug it?
Stop hugging wall.
Stop hugging wall. I thought when I first played Sekiro, I thought that would become a meme.
yeah.
Stop hugging wall. I was wrong.
Did you try and make it a meme?
I think I tweeted. I was like, "Here, I'm guessing this is going to be a meme," and everyone
Well,
was like,
that ruins it.
"Yeah."
You're basically guaranteeing it's not going to be a
It's like
meme.
writing a tweet that says, "This will go viral."
My mom told me this meme would be funny.
We're eavesdropping.
Kyle, I think your mom knows what a meme is.
I think so. She listens to a lot of podcasts.
If I said,
Your mom
Mrs.
listens to
Hilliard.
podcasts?
Yeah.
if I said, what is your favorite meme? What would you say?
That's a good. You know what? I don't know.
Would you say you, honey, and then she'd kiss your tooth?
Probably the one from. Dang it! This joke's falling apart because I can't remember what it was. The you know that song "Roundabout" from that, and it was used in the credits for that anime.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Wait,
that
yes is roundabout? Is that one?
Yeah.
That's a meme?
Yeah, like people would take videos and like pause them
I
right
think you
before they
can
got
do
really
anything with them,
interesting, and then they would start playing that song, and it would be like next time.
Oh, that's fun.
So that would be my mom's favorite meme.
Yeah.
I think that one's mine.
I got really
actually.
into JoJo's too, son. This is my impression of your mom. Just in case it wasn't clear. She refers to you as son all the time, right?
Yeah, that's right.
僕では
Do you have anything for me? No. Oh, antidote powder. Thanks. Donka. Pained groans. Okay. Spooky, scary.
So everyone's having fun here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a good time.
Let the good times roll.
I hope you die, Trader. I'm trying
Not
to help
everyone here
you.
likes you.
I think I'm trying to help you anyway.
Yeah,
I don't
you
really
just
know what I'm doing
keep
here.
going at this point.
It's nice that it's easier for the devs to just like everyone's inside all the time. You just go talk to the door.
yeah.
But like From Software's like, yeah, you guys get a pass now. If they would have done that technique, you know, in the PS2 generation with some of their games, we would be like, From, please.
They probably did do it, and then yeah,
Yeah.
And people said from.
More
like gone.
the first time I went to From Software for the Dark Souls 3 cover story trip, we talked to this old timer. Ooh, speaking of old timer, Christopher Powell donates $5.
Hey, nice.
Every little bit
Yes.
help. Thank you so much. The link's in the comments. All the money goes to toys and games, good games for kids in the hospital.
Did someone stop my friend?
Oh boy, I'm missing these counters. I was doing so good at first.
I don't think you have the step ability yet, son.
Anyways, there's this old timer at From Software, and he's like, yeah, I understand that people like our games now, but you know, we're just making games the way we've always made them. And when we used to make games like this in the exact same way, in the exact same mentality,
There we go.
everybody just called them, quote, shitty games. But now people like our shitty games.
That's awesome.
Sorry
now
for
they're
the language.
polished.
And then he said, Ninja Blade was a masterpiece. How
That's
dare
right.
any of you?
Smoke bomb.
Still there after we
You guys hungry for lunch?
That's funny. I like that acknowledgement.
Do they explain why when an enemy sees you, it makes the Law and Order noise?
Yeah, there's a
Well,
lot.
I mean, this game was
Their
executive
lore
produced by Dick
reason?
Wolf.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I thought he was one of the bosses, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
No, you got the.
You learn
got
at the end that
names
you are the
backwards.
Dick Wolf. Yeah,
Also, what represents law and order more than a ninja?
that's right. I am the
Batman.
law and the order, he says.
quietly. He whispers.
Don't tell anybody. I think when he kills someone, he says, the criminal justice system is composed of two separate...
But it's all in Japanese.
The most heinous of all.
All right, so
Handled
this.
by the Special Victims Unit.
Okay, we got a boss here, folks.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of Law and Order in my life.
I don't think I have either.
Special
I've
victim.
seen a lot of clips.
I saw that Community episode where they spoofed Law and Order. Does that count?
Hang on, has no one here seen Law and Order?
I've seen
Thank God.
more
Someone's
hours
here.
than care to admit.
Hang on, shut it down
Ow!
here. Shut it down. Mick here says special victims die twice.
That's good.
We keep
Possibly.
threatening to shut down the stream, but it hasn't happened yet.
Well, no one's in the control room.
That's true. You in the control booth? You want to shut it down?
Oh, what? You don't exist? Okay.
Oh, okay.
What about the box? No. Again, heroes Christopher Powell, Dumya Black, and Andrew Russo have donated during this stream, and we're so close to our goal of $2,000 raised for Sweet Toys for Sick Kids.
By the way, Kyle, you have 2 skill points.
Oh, I
I don't want to alert you.
Oh,
and you're almost about to get a 3rd.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Wow, I genuinely forgot about that whole element of the game. It's how like
It has
leveling up
been
and stuff
killing
works.
me.
I guess I should go use them because if I die, like that's bad news
You
bears,
lose the
right?
bar,
Oh!
Somebody asked if we still watch TV, like not stream TV.
Oh no,
Not really.
No.
We did get an email from a PR person today saying, hey, it's a dear friend of the show, PR
Yeah.
person, saying, hey, there's going to be a Pokemon category on Jeopardy tonight. If you guys want to tune in. It's like, man,
I couldn't if I tried.
yeah, I don't know how to do that.
But I really appreciated like that email. Like, hey, here's a weird video game related thing, to keep an eye out
Yeah.
for. Like,
Yeah.
I like I'm gonna go look for that now. I don't think any of us watch TV. I watched I watch a lot of Hulu and stuff. And there's a show called Schooled that's a spinoff of the Goldbergs that explicitly takes place in the 90s. Like part of the charm of the show is like 90s nostalgia and stuff.
So they pulled a young Sheldon with Goldbergs?
So like they pulled a fresh off the boat.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
What's fresh off the boat?
It's another
same
show.
thing,
Yeah, it's another show
Oh.
that's like a part of the charm of the show is that like 90s nostalgia. Like they had a Shaq Fu episode.
What?
But
Like a Let's Play?
No, they
No.
had a game where they were all very excited about Shaq Fu because Shaq was in it.
Yeah.
And then they wound up disappointed because it was bad. And then
Yeah.
Shaq shows up in a later episode.
yeah. But the Schooled, the whole this week's episode was all about Pokemon cards specifically. I like that show. I think that show's fun.
Speaking of fresh off the boat, I like that there was an episode that had DMX in it. But it was like modern DMX, and he's like, "You look older than you do in your albums." And he's like, "Man, life is hard, all right?"
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that's a good show. Fresh off the boat.
Yeah.
Constance Wu up in there. She's great. Hustlers is out, Hanson. You should watch that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's out on digital.
Oh, I want to watch that.
Yeah.
What is Hustlers?
It's got Constance Wu and Jennifer Lopez.
It's supposed to be very good.
Yeah, it is. It's about strippers.
But like classy.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
why.
Oh gosh. All right, I need to.
So is it like showgirls or is it like Baton Rouge or like what level of class are we
It's
talking?
strippers who are more focused on empowerment and committing crimes.
Yeah, it's really like a
You haven't
crime
answered my question.
drama.
I don't know, man. Leave me alone. Can this table get longer?
We're playing Sekiro.
Oh, look at this. Rhonda Damron from Star Wars fame donated $20. Thank you, Rhonda.
Nice.
Help me, Rhonda.
Help me
me.
get her out of my
Rhonda.
Get her out of my heart.
I don't know.
I think you
is
have
that
to travel
lyrics?
to the
to the important
Kyle,
places.
do something. You've been in this little town.
Look,
He's made
For like an
he found
hour.
he found the axe that he
found
needs
the
to break
axe.
those shields so he can keep going. But this is not the time to fight the Lady Butterfly because she's hard.
yeah, look, we got it. See, this guy's he's gonna install some stuff for me.
You also have a prayer breed and a gourd seed, so you can upgrade your.
I have a gourd seed.
Yeah, you got it from the boss.
Wait, no, I already traded that in.
Oh, did
Video
you?
games. Am I
Okay,
right?
then never mind.
Word seed.
黒竜海水
Hey, we're only $40 away from hitting $2,000. That is an awesome spot to be in, but we could use your help before we close out the stream here. So thanks again to Rhonda Damron. Damron, doing it. Christopher Powell, Dumya Black, and Andrew Arisso for donating during this stream. We're so close. Just $5 would be fine. Just $5.
Oh,
Not
Hunter
too much
says
to
so.
ask.
Has that accent convinced anybody to donate?
Accent.
Oh, the numbers are going down.
I speak fluent Holly Hunterese. I think so.
Create loaded axe and loaded shuriken. We're loading up on the loadeds.
Hell yeah. Edgar Vasquez wants to know what we think about the money suck. And I assume he's not talking about the charity.
I like it. It's kind of like Onimusha, which is funny because I played Onimusha for the first time all the way through right about around the time I played
You
Sekiro.
just show him your arm. What's this?
You seen this before?
Don't do anything funny with it. All right, I won't. All
Can
right.
you put in points into your skills and stuff yet?
I guess I don't think so.
Huh.
I don't think so.
That's weird.
Um,
Maybe try the shrine there and it'll be
yeah,
different.
I actually don't remember how to do it. Is it here?
Go here. Yeah.
Like this shrine is special.
There you go, acquire
Okay.
skills.
Acquire skills.
I think this is a super important part of the game.
Okay, so I want the one where you hold down the left bumper and hit the right bumper and you do a spinny attack because I use that all the time.
Well, you don't want the step mimicry?
No, that one's hard to use.
You just gotta press B when they thrust at
I
you.
said it's hard to use.
Oh.
Champion of the People, beating down Brian, says you need to
I'll
get
get
the Mikiri counter from the spear dude.
There.
That's what I've been
That's
saying.
what's-
For the
Yeah.
spear dude.
All right.
He also
fine.
said Suriel's wrong.
Oh,
that's
no,
what
he
that's
didn't say
weird.
that.
That doesn't make any sense.
He did say I was wrong with those completion stats, but that's
Oh.
probably true.
Wait, did I not unlock the thing I wanted?
What?
Or do I have to equip it? Oh, okay.
Oh, the technique? Oh, the combat art? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Adonis
I was a
Perez.
big fan of the overhead slash.
Yeah, this was my favorite right here.
Adonis says, have you guys talked about Ghostbusters Afterlife yet? Yes.
Hanson
I
did.
made a reaction video on MinMax's YouTube channel.
What was your
so you can check
reaction
that
to
out.
it?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Just looked at the Twitter comments.
I was super into it. And then, like, going back and, like, looking at that video, I'm like, am I subtly hamming it up for the camera? It's like, no, I actually think that is really cool. Like, those final shots of those kids going through the town and seeing the Ecto-1 in, like, that field. It's like, here's something that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So is
A
it like,
car in a field.
I haven't
is
seen
it
the trailer,
kids
but
Ghostbusters or
It's basically Stranger Things Ghostbusters.
do they
Yeah.
play like a sentimental piano version of the Ghostbusters theme?
No. Although I was watching it, it's like they do pull a quote, and I didn't realize this at the time, but they pull a quote from Ghostbusters 1 from Bill Murray.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
He whispers that into the microphone. He says, "Sleeping makes me feel good." But
Oh, the Fate thing.
yes.
Oh, I didn't.
What's the Fate thing?
Big
He
fan
says,
of the
like,
original
I
Ghostbusters.
No,
believe in
Watch that.
fate. I believe maybe it's fate, maybe it's karma, but I believe this is happening for a reason.
That's the speech for Spangler to like to go into business, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's
Yep.
yeah. I totally,
Wait, is it those characters as kids or is it a,
No.
a new set of kids?
It seems like it's Egon's grandkids.
Yes.
Oh, weird. Grandkids, huh?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
how do
think
you
so.
have them after he died? Oh, weird. So it's confusing. It's supposed to
all
like digging up
fictional.
old artifacts and stuff, but I think it has a really unique, cool tone. And Kyle, you pointed out not really one joke in that trailer, which
Yeah.
is very odd.
Which wasn't even necessarily a knock. Like I wasn't. It was more that I was surprised that there wasn't really any jokes at all.
Yeah.
But Reitman, I mean, I don't know. His jokes don't really fit into like a trailer format. You know, he makes funny
You want to use
stuff.
the axe on those field
There's that
Yeah.
killer line in Up in the Air, which I think is the most confusing part of Up in the Air, when the flight attendant says, "Would you like cancer?"
No.
And he goes, "What?" And she goes, "Would you like the can, sir?" But it's like this weird thing where it's like, I love Up in the Air. Basically a flawless movie in my mind. But that moment's always like, what a weird
But it's like
thing.
in the context of the rest of the movie, that is funny. You know what I mean? But if you just
Is it?
pulled that
That's funny
out
by that
for a
movie
trailer,
standards.
I don't know if that's funny.
Okay.
Hey, personally, I don't think that's funny. Holy
Cans are not
God!
funny.
Speaking of not funny, this generosity is not funny. We just cracked $2,000.
Nice.
Thanks, everybody.
who did it?
It's amazing.
That is Chris Copeland. Coachum, thank you so
Oh,
much.
Coachum.
$20.
I stopped
someday
correcting
we'll
him, I'm
CT
sorry.
Bishop, who also gave us a great category suggestion for the Game of the Year podcast coming up on the MinMax show this week, donated $40. Andrew Arisso donated another $40.
Wow.
Hero.
That's
Anonymous, get a name. $20. Thank you so much. And then Dakota Silmarillion. Thank you so much, Dakota, and everybody else. Chris, CT Bishop, Andrew for shelling out $60. That's
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Thank you so much, everybody. Well,
We did
healed
it.
the world. Now we
Yeah.
can sit back.
I could get used to this.
Generosity.
Get
that
out of my
is.
way. My big strategy here was always to take out that guy's, at least his first
Yeah.
energy, and then sort of focus on the little guys, and then get back to them. But it's not going well right now.
I think you're doing good.
That's Cyril.
Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up.
Look, we're proud of you. All right, see now we gotta separate these guys. We
Yeah.
can't be having this going on. How did I not pick that up?
Sorry, somebody mentioned that Ghostbusters 2016 did exactly that, and I forgot about that, of having the piano version of the Ghostbusters
Yeah,
theme in the trailer.
that's what he was referencing, right?
Oh, really?
Was it? I don't know.
I
haven't
thought
seen
you
that
were-
movie either.
No, I think, like, specifically looking at the Ghostbusters trailer, there is now a formula for the what's called Lega sequel.
like a
movies.
sequel. All right.
Yeah, you know what I
Coined
mean?
that. That's a good term.
I think I might have probably heard it on Kevin Smith's podcast or something, but like,
Not
you know,
to be confused with a Lego sequel.
but like the Terminator Dark Fate, The Force Awakens, the Ghostbusters Afterlife, like the long dormant continuation where there's like a quote from the original thing,
Yeah.
the subtler version of the theme, and then like uncovering old artifacts, and then having somebody go like,
This old movie happened.
yes, but then having somebody go like, wait, who are you? Like the Maz Kanata line is exactly the same as the Ghostbusters Afterlife
yeah,
line.
that's
I'm the Terminator.
Maybe you've heard of me.
I'm the Terminator, and this is To Judgment Day. I don't know. Kyle, I don't want to scare you, but you're gonna have to step me through that guy.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Do you think you can pull it off?
I might.
See, I think he gets his health back, right?
Yeah, if you
If you run away like you just
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I think just when he's
Yeah,
about
he's
to
got
thrust
it
at you, you press the B button.
All right. Because I got, how much health do I have?
For butt.
You've got.
All right. I got,
You got
no
2
gourds.
healths. You can die twice.
No,
no.
no.
Suddenly got this instant to turn around.
Everyone shut up. Okay. Shut. Jeff, I'm shut up.
Yeah, this is
Jeff,
like
I'm stop
Manhunter.
talking.
I can hear you, right?
Gotta move closer.
All right.
I'm going to counter you. It's going to be satisfying.
No, you won't.
Probably not. I was always bad at the counter. Just whispering to each other. I don't know where you are, but you're not going to counter me. All right.
No.
All right.
You did it.
Shinobi Hunter Enshin of Mitsun.
All right.
Well, let's see what's
What-
the attack first.
There you go.
It's not that one.
It's any of those.
Any of those?
Any.
Well, not that one.
Wait, are we sure it's
When
B?
you see the red symbol, that's
Are
when
we
you're-
sure it's B?
I guess
Let's
you can
see.
see.
Press B the moment an enemy thrust attack lands. Okay. Yeah, I was always bad at this.
Here it comes.
All right.
So you
he's
can
got-
also just whoop him the old-fashioned way.
You can't do it when the red symbol shows up.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
You have to do it when the red symbol shows up.
I thought the red
Maybe that's
symbol
why I
meant that
never-
you can't counter it.
You can't parry it.
So if I hand you the controller right now
Oh, this is
with
so
that
cute.
much
I-
health, do you think you
I
can pull
do
it off?
I mean, I've got one
can do
one
it.
extra try.
This is
Yeah.
this is
Oh, that's
Surreal's
right.
no-hit flawless
All right,
run.
here you go.
On the cover story
Oh, wait,
trip, Surreal
also-
beat a boss first try
Go to options.
in From
Go to
Software.
options. Pause it. You got to pause
That's
that thing.
true.
Pause
How do I-
and go to options, and then change the camera. There you go.
To normal human
Camera.
being.
Yes, I believe it's called normal human. There you go.
Grant
Yeah.
says press B without holding back on the left thumbstick.
Okay, so you
Oh,
can't.
so you gotta
Alright,
stand there.
Ow. Okay.
Surreal. Come on. No, I really never got the hang of
He's
this.
got the resurrect.
Yeah,
this
no,
is
we-
it.
we know
This is
that.
it.
So you can't. I wonder if that's why I always had trouble with it, because I was always
Oh,
like
no.
holding back on the control stick, trying to run away.
Oh, I pressed B without. I was too far away.
Yeah.
All right.
Surreal, the
Try
controller's upside down.
Oh, inverted.
Oh
right.
boy.
Do you remember that when we went to we kind of buried the lead here. We went to From Software and talked to Miyazaki about this game.
Oh yeah.
Was it last
He's
year?
a cool guy.
What a cool dude. What was your take on Miyazaki as a man? As a human
He seemed
being?
very reserved. He was in the room for about an hour with us, and he seemed very. All right, that was it. Thanks, guys. See you later.
I got a company to run and
Yeah.
games to design.
I'm a president and also a designer.
But we made him laugh a couple times.
Yeah,
Like when you pulled down your pants.
that's right. And said Miyazaki. I don't know.
What?
Even he didn't get it. Yeah, I don't know. The first time I saw him at E3 showing off Dark Souls, I don't know what I expected. I guess I expected someone to be like, with like, eyeshadow and like a
What?
leather jacket or something.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But I was like, oh, it's just a normal guy.
He's just a big
left
old
trigger.
dork. He's just
left
a-
trigger to.
Left trigger.
Yeah, there you go.
He's a dork, and you can tell him I said that. He just loves D&D and crap.
I'll tell him. I'll text him. He
Really?
said you're a dork.
Oh crap!
You text
Please
back,
don't.
"Nani?"
Can you take that text back?
I like how we're just throwing you in the deep end here, Serial.
People say you can counter it when the red kanji shows up.
You can. Okay. Yeah, I never had the hang. You can sprint over there, man, if you want to just.
Oh,
Right bumper, right bumper.
That's
Surprise!
right.
You also played on
Yeah, that's the
PS4,
other.
didn't you?
No, that's the other thing is that Star Wars kind of ruined it for me because I was so used
Oh,
to attacking
yeah.
with the.
Square. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that earlier too.
So I haven't played this game, but is it a good thing to be on fire like NBA Jam, or is it?
Yeah, he basically wants to catch all those fire arrows with his body.
Yeah, I want to eat all the arrows.
Just to be clear, like Serial, when was the last time you played this game?
March.
Yeah, so like
Or
you are
probably
absolutely
earlier.
getting totally thrown in the deep end here.
Here, I'm gonna go back and save. I don't want to lose any more experience.
Just gonna meditate real quick. Focus, you idiot. Breathe.
Hey, it works.
Mindfulness.
He's a Jedi now.
Clear your mind.
So
It
I
is-
can't just sprint over there, right?
It is crazy how similar Fallen Order and Sekiro feel.
Yeah. Considering they're in development at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, even when I went on the cover story trip, that was like my takeaway. Even then, it was funny because I was in the middle of playing Sekiro. Even then, and I was like, "Oh, this feels very comfortable." I'm countering with my lightsaber.
Can I not get
Oh,
up there?
interesting. So it's not like they even played this game and then tweaked it after the fact. Like while you
Oh.
played it at Respawn, it was still
Yeah,
feeling pretty similar.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, Lord. That was cool looking.
Like I think I mean, honestly, I think even without Sekiro, like I don't think they played Sekiro before they started planning out Fallen Order. I think they just wanted countering to be a big element of the game, and then Sekiro also just happens to have countering being a big element of the game.
It's kind of a fun coincidence because there's a counter in that cantina.
I think that was on purpose.
We're inspired by this cantina to make a whole battle system around it. They said.
I think, press the X button, it's telling you.
Yeah, X.
Hug the wall. Oh.
Well, when you're up there,
Oh.
it says ledge hang.
This is good though.
There you go.
God, isn't it easy just to watch this and not play it?
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy. I don't have to do anything.
To watch and criticize really is the sweet spot.
Hey, you know what's sweet? Was playing Smash Bros. On that big screen at the community meetup last night.
Yeah.
That was so... The overall community meetup was fun, but like afterwards, my girlfriend's like, what was the best part for you? I was like, honestly, the community was great. I was playing Smash like in front of people and like just having this really intense duel. I thought that was so fun.
Yes, my duel was also intense during that.
Was that a duel? I thought it was a drool, actually.
Hanson told me I had to sign up, even though I know nothing about Smash Brothers.
people
and
want
Turbo.
to kiss
I know.
your ass, yeah.
And
Oh,
I played someone named Marcus, and I was doing okay.
Wait, how did
I eventually, I think I fell in the hole like 2 times on my own accord. Yes, that's the nomenclature for Smash Brothers, right?
Yeah.
But then later, Marcus came up in his next round. And he was so much better. Like, he was obviously going super easy on me.
Because he saw you fall in the hole.
Well, no, 'cause I'm sure when I shook his hand when we were going to start, I said, prepare to win. And he was like, oh, you know.
It's like, oh, I know what's happening.
It's not going to be like that. And then he went up against, like, the person who played
I
third
don't
or
have
something
I
and
can't
held
use
his
the,
own
axe.
throw,
Oh,
like,
wow.
almost the entire thing.
That's awesome.
All right. I appreciate Marcus.
Doing you a favor.
Yep.
If anybody wants to donate at this link here to get some good toys and games for kids stuck in the hospital, I will more than happily give you a shout out. As Easy Allies would say, shout out. Always makes me laugh. Also, we're batting 1,000 for every video produced at MinMax mentioning Easy Allies. So that's
yeah, we're
pretty
getting
good.
there. Even on the AMA, it was brought up.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right. I want to see Serial pull
Yeah.
off this Mikiri counter, but I actually have to get going because I got to pick up my kid.
Oh yeah.
But you guys keep streaming though.
No, we're good. Whenever Serial wants to call it quits, we're happy with you, Serial, and whatever decisions
I'll
you
give
make.
it one more shot here.
Oh god! Wow. There's too many other guys around. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he did it.
But
Okay.
you,
I can, wait, let's end the stream. End the stream on a good note. End the stream on a good note.
He didn't
I
follow it
gotta
up.
run and get it. Do you really want to close it out?
Yes.
yeah, he did the counter.
I did the counter, guys.
And,
Did the counter.
Leave me alone.
It's pretty much assured
You
that
can
he's
just
gonna
assume
beat
from
him.
that
no.
I'm going to win this encounter for
Things are
sure.
going crazy. Microphones are falling over. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Now,
Thanks for donating. Thanks for showing up last night.
how do
If you did.
Kyle, how do I heal?
Up on the D-pad. Up on the D-pad. Up on the D-pad. And we're gonna do end of the year discussions soon.
God, I hope
and
I figured that.
oh, good job. Good.
Yeah, more of everything.
Yeah.
If you want to find out how
podcast
that cliffhanger goes, play the game for yourself.
Yeah, you should though. It's a good game.
March 24th. I don't know.
Oh,
Is that when the
we
game
didn't. We still didn't do our wrap up. We never do like. Do we think this is a game of the year contender?
Oh, sure.
Real quick, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I did. I was saying it earlier. If we want to
That
sort
doesn't
of
count.
use that, but
No.
yeah, I will argue for this when the time comes.
All right.
Sir, you got my back on that,
Yeah.
right? You're gonna sneak up behind me and jam a knife in my throat, a big knife.
Yeah, so
Okay.
got you back. Yeah.
I will try and play some. But thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.